This segment of Panther Sports Talk is brought to you by Lincoln Savings Bank. At home in Iowa, at work for you.
Welcome back to Panther Sports Talk. The UNI Panther football team gets another Missouri Valley Football Conference road win, this time at South Dakota. Joined with UNI head football coach Mark Farley. And Coach, just a really tough football game.
It was a good game. We came out, I thought the defense did very well. Made some plays in the first half, and then, when they did get the explosive play right before halftime, our offense countered and got the lead again.
Offense, defense, special teams, pretty good contributions out of all three units on Saturday.
Exactly what you'd hope. In the second half, the fourth and short was a huge play. The field goal by Tyler was a huge play. And then, of course, the rushing game was the factor as far as time of possession.
Let's talk about that rushing game. David Johnson, I think it was last week you said he should be getting 100 yards every week, 130 yards on Saturday.
You know, he should with the offensive line we have and with the size that he is. He needs to get his 100 yards, and what it does is it just enhances our ability to throw the football when he gains 100 yards as anything would.
How valuable is it to have a big back that you can put in down in that goal line situation? He had 2 touchdowns on the game, one of them in that goal line situation.
Yeah, we need to be able to punch it in. We were able to go straight ahead to punch it in. And when you get that part of the game going again, the edges start to loosen up because you have to start crashing your defensive line. So when you've got a good inside running game, it just opens up the rest of the perimeter.
David Johnson also had a touchdown through the air. Sawyer Cole-Morgan found 7 different receivers. Pretty good game out of your redshirt freshman quarterback.
Yeah, he did good. It wasn't his best game, but at the same time, he got himself out of some trouble, threw some good footballs, and the drive right before halftime. And then there was another time he scrambled out of a pocket and made some plays to get us into field goal range.
Terrell Sinkfield had 7 catches on the game for 77 yards. It's one of those big games that you get out of a senior in their final year.
Well, Terrell really played well in the second half. He came out, made some short passes were thrown to him, and then he had to make somebody miss and get vertical, and he was doing that in the second half.
The UNI Panther football team got a 24-21 victory over South Dakota. Coach, special teams was very important as well. I know the punt team and the kickoff team both pinned South Dakota inside the 5-yard line. You don't see that a lot on kickoffs, but special teams had it going. No,
that's the second week in a row we've pinned a team down inside the 5-yard line on the kickoff team. And then it's also the second week in a row that Kyle has put one inside the 5. That's his 3rd one now in 2 games. So he's done a great job, and that was one of those rugby punts that Kilfoy is the one that really made the snag on it to keep it from going in the end zone.
Kept it out of the end zone, pinned them deep. Also, special teams came up big on a field goal try by South Dakota. I think it was Xavier Williams got credited for the field goal block, his 4th of the season.
Yeah, so Xavier's got that big hand up, and we get good penetration in the middle. That was a big factor, and I think it factored into when he missed the field goal later on because we were getting a push, and that factors into how a kicker's mindset is too.
Coach, defensively, you mentioned that 4th down stop. I think it was Jordan Gakey that made the stop, led the team with 11 tackles on Saturday.
Yeah, I thought our defense as a whole did a nice job overall. We gave up a couple big plays, but I thought with the style of offense they had and the aggression in that offense, I thought our defense did very well.
Wilmot Wellington also had 9 tackles, J.J. Swain with 7. And Wilmot kind of put into that linebacker role, but J.J. and a lot of those secondary guys, some seniors, upperclassmen, you expect that leadership.
Yeah, J.J. had a real good game, and Wilmot. I thought Wilmot had an exceptional game. Wilmot has really came around, and I thought Wilmot was a difference in that football game.
Coach, what did you like about going on the road again, getting a victory? What are you seeing out of this team?
Well, the perseverance, the determination of it. We're playing very hard. When you see them run, when you see them hit, I mean, they're playing at a very intense level right now, the level you need to play at, and we're doing it on the road. So that's what, that comes from within when you're on the road.
Coming up on Saturday, the UNI Panthers have their final regular season game of the year. It's in the Unidome. It's against Missouri State, and it's senior day, and it's always special, another special senior class this year.
Yeah, it's another chance to get to play in here, and it's against the Missouri State Bears, and that's always kind of a draw as well. That used to be the old rivalry from years ago, and they've got a good football team, so I expect an exciting game. Coach,
some seniors, Carlos Anderson, Terrell Sinkfield, a couple offensive linemen. Defensively in that secondary, Garrett Scott, we mentioned J.J. Jay Swain, Wellington, a lot of guys that'll be missed, but really a fantastic job working through a senior year.
I tell you what, this group of seniors, they're a great group, and they were here 5 years. Some of them played 4, so they've won 3 of 4 championships, 3 of 5, however you want to think of it, in the MVC. Played in the semifinal, played in the quarterfinal. They're a heck of a group, and you know how they persevered this year. It really shows their character because they're kind of drawn on their past a little bit too.
The UNI Panthers coming off a 24-21 victory against South Dakota into Senior Day. They play host to Missouri State. Both teams 3-4 in the MVFC. Stick around. We've got more Panther sports talk coming up right after this.